Rescue teams execute Plan B. New drilling machines get going. Rescuers inch closer to workers. Tunnel horror to end soon.
It's prayers for it's 150 hours and counting. The effort is to get those 40 workers out as quickly as possible. This is day 6 of rescue operations in the Uttarkashi tunnel. 40 workers still trapped in the debris. On Friday, rescue workers deployed this advanced auger drilling machine to escalate the process. They were successful. They successfully inserted 5 pipes inside the tunnel. What we are being told right now is just about 30 to 40 meters distance, 30 to 40 meters of debris that needs to be cleared. India Today's Ashutosh Mishra, our man on ground, he's been getting us the latest report and he's sent us this report.
6 days and counting. Over 150 hours. And 40 workers remain trapped in a tunnel in Uttarkashi. Advanced auger drilling machines deployed. Police rescue teams conducting mock drills. And trapped workers still holding on to hope. As the rescue operations in Uttarkashi's Silkyara tunnel continue, the rescuers have made significant headway overnight in the ongoing operation to free 40 trapped workers. On Friday, rescue teams inserted 5 pipes, each with a diameter of 900 millimeters and a length of 6 meters, into the debris. Officials have informed that a further 30 to 40 meters of debris has to be cleared to reach the trapped workers.
टेक्निकल मिशन है ये. अंदर जो डेब्रीज है उसके अंदर कुछ भी हो सकता है. स्टील रिप्स भी हो सकती है, रॉक बोल्ट्स हो सकते हैं, कोई मशीन हो सकती है, कोई बूमर हो सकता है. तो उसको लेके मैं टाइमलाइन आपको नहीं बता सकता, बट ये बोल सकता हूँ कि एक मिनट सब कुछ इम्पॉर्टेंट, एक सेकंड इम्पॉर्टेंट है. और मुख्यमंत्री जी भी इस पर निरंतर अपडेट ले रहे हैं, पल पल की अपडेट ले रहे हैं. तो ऑपरेशन जो है पूरी तरीके से जारी है.
On Friday, rescue workers also conducted a mock drill to pull out the trapped workers out of the debris. During this mock drill, a rescue worker goes inside the pipe along with a rope. Other workers hold the rope while the worker goes inside to pull out those stranded. The trapped workers will be pulled out one after another and then taken on a stretcher.
Let us tell you that auger drilling machine is using its full capacity. It's a 25-ton machine which is regularly working day and night, and more than 260 personnel are also involved in the rescue operations.
Communication meanwhile continues with the trapped workers to monitor their mental health and ensure they don't lose hope. With Ashutosh Mishra and Ankit Sharma in Uttarkashi, Bureau Report, India Today.
So it's a race against time as far as these workers are concerned to rescue them. Technical teams are on the job. We are now being told that there's a technical fault that's been found in this auger machine. Some problem created by debris falling that's delayed some operations. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Ashutosh Mishra. He's been standing by, getting us all the latest reports. Ashutosh, is it hoping against hope, or workers are working constantly? What's the latest? How quickly will this 30-meter gap be covered?
Well, Gaurav, no agencies are able to give any timeline or a time frame, and it is really very disappointing. The rescue operation enters 6th day, and even there is no scope about any time frame. It's been more than 3 hours now. There is no rescue operation underway at the moment, and the reason is the technical issues, the physical issues that the rescue team is facing with the new auger machine. Even while the 5th pipe, which was on the alignment and which was ready to be penetrated inside the debris, the bearing with this new auger machine is also creating a hurdle. Subsequently, the alignment issues are also obstructing. Moreover, because of the the equilibrium and the vibration that machine is creating because of constant working, this also at around 3:30 there were a huge amount of debris that also fell down. In fact, if the tunnel right side, the structure, if it's too dark, it won't be able to see many things. But because of the structure, since the debris are constantly falling, when workers were so afraid, they stepped out. Once again, the operation that was started again to carry out the rescue operation. But because of these issues that the agencies are facing, another machine has been airlifted from Indore that has arrived Dehradun, and by late evening it will be somehow the agencies are trying to fix it and align it, assemble it, and then start rescue operation once again. So clearly at least another 12 hours going to be very critical. There will be no operation for now, and yet again after all the assembling and alignment, they will continue tomorrow. This will be 7 days, and again of course this also raises the anxiety, concern, apprehensions, multiple things. The agencies are only trying their best, and that's the only one can hope and also pray for the safety of all those 40 trapped workers.
What more do we know, Ashutosh, about the condition of those inside? How often are people outside able to communicate with them? What about their food, water, medicines? What more can you tell us?
With a very narrow pipe through the machines, they are being supplied food, water and the oxygen, which is the very essential. Subsequently, also medicines and supplements as with the consultation of the medical team. As far as conversation, as far as communication is concerned, the only few inches of the pipe is the only source, and that's a 60-meter tall from one end to another. So the communication and the words that are very essential, you cannot really have a long talk through those 60-meter long pipes. So again, but yes, since it raises anxiety, of course, because these machines are not working at the moment, probably it is also affecting the psychological condition. But the rescue team and the operation, because they have been part of a team working on this project here in the mountains, so they know how to help each other. At the moment, the need is to keep their morale high and the hope alive that everything will be fine sooner than later. This operation will be successful and they will be evacuated. So at the moment, the only thing that they have is the hope and the courage, and which is again totally running at the moment when there is a race against time for these 40 workers and the rescue team, Gaurav.
What's the temperature where you are, and what's the temperature where these people are? How are doctors in touch with them? Are doctors communicating with them at least sometimes, if not often?
Once a day there is a communication as far as medical health is concerned, because every time rescue team speaks to them, they ask is there any condition, medical condition they require medicines. If there are some messages, some kind of medical supplements are being given. But for now, no one has complained about severe ill condition. They are mentally very strong, they are physically very strong because of the constant communication. Outside the temperature goes as low as 7-8 degrees in the night, but here in the tunnel, because it is totally blocked by the 60-meter debris and even other side, so there is no cross ventilation, there is no air. So relatively the temperature in the tunnel at that particular portion is quite warmer than outside. So that's one factor very helpful at the moment with those workers, because inside the tunnel you do not really carry so much warm clothes. But for now, the temperature being warmer is only factor that is also helping them.
Ashutosh, keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more on this. In fact, what we can also tell our viewers, that special teams from Thailand, they've been roped in, and these were teams that had worked to help save the children who were stuck in the cave in Thailand in 2018. Now, these teams have been roped in to join the rescue effort. Their expertise has been sought, and that may actually help boost this rescue process in Uttarkashi.
Every second counts in the race against time to rescue 40 workers trapped inside the Uttarkashi tunnel that caved in on November 12. The authorities are bringing in international organizations for expert advice and to speed up the rescue mission. Special teams from Thailand, including the one that had helped save the children stuck in a cave there in 2018, have been roped in to help the rescue efforts. The Thailand cave rescue was one of the most difficult rescue missions and was tracked across the world. 12 members of a rescue team aged 11 to 16 and their 25-year-old assistant coach had entered the cave on 23rd June after a practice session. Shortly after they entered, heavy rainfall began and partially flooded the cave system, blocking their way out and trapping them. Efforts to locate the group were hampered by rising water levels and strong currents. They were out of contact for more than a week. Two rescue divers sensed the boys were breathing from their exhaust bubbles, which they could see and feel. Rescue organizers discussed various methods to rescue the victims, including teaching them basic diving skills. After days of pumping water from the cave system and respite from rain, the rescue teams got the group out of the cave. A similar rescue operation was carried out in the partially flooded El Pizard cave in Mexico. The rescue occurred in March 2004 after 6 British soldiers were trapped inside. They were rescued after 8 days by British cave divers. Divers from the Cave Rescue Organization assisted the soldiers one at a time as they exited the cave. The victims were in contact with their colleagues who originally had 10 days' supply of food as well as lighting and sleeping bags. While the situation in Uttarkashi may be different from Thailand and Mexico, the expertise of teams from abroad will be valuable in speeding up the rescue mission. Bureau Report, India Today.
And coming up after a short break, a deep fake video of Prime Minister Narendra Modi performing Garba has gone viral. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi took note of this deep fake and called out these deep fakes, said it's one of the biggest threats that India's democracy faces. Details coming up.
You are watching India Today, powered by Finest, Be Sustainable Change, a BNP Group company.
BJP's T. Raja Singh is eyeing a hat-trick in Telangana this time. He is a two-time winner from Goshamahal constituency. As State of War Telangana hots up, T. Raja Singh has trained his guns on Asaduddin Owaisi, accusing the AIMIM chief of selling minority votes.
आज एमआईएम ने 2018 का चुनाव जब आया था, वो समय पर भी असदुद्दीन ओवैसी ने दारुसलाम में बैठकर मुसलमानों के वोट को टीआरएस के हाथों बेच दिया, जो आज की बीआरएस है। 2014 हो या 2014 से पहले के चुनाव हो, हर बार गोशा महल माइनॉरिटी के जितने भी वोट है कांग्रेस को वो बेचते थे।
Owaisi has hit back, branding T. Raja frustrated.
फ्रस्ट्रेशन में है, बुज़दिल है, मायूसी छा गई उन लोगों में और उनको नजर आ रही है अपनी शिकस्त। 2014 में हम नहीं खड़ा किए, मुकेश जी सपोर्ट करे, लेट मुकेश गौड़ साहब की हार गए। 2018 में कांग्रेस वोट काटी वहां पर, आप देखिए कितने परसेंट वोट कांग्रेस ली।
A twist in the Goshamahal tale has been added by a former neta of Owaisi's party. Khaja Bilal claims that AIMIM chief is working against minorities.
हम पार्टी में रहते हुए असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब से हमने बार बार ये पूछा कि गोशा महल से एमआईएम को एक अच्छी सी स्ट्रैटेजी बनाना चाहिए और वहां पर हम कॉन्टेस्ट करना चाहिए, लेकिन असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब को पता नहीं ये टी राजा सिंह से ऐसी क्या मोहब्बत है जो उस मोहब्बत के मद्देनजर उन्होंने वहां पर कैंडिडेट नहीं डाला। असद साहब की नजर में अजहरुद्दीन को हराना जरूरी है, राजा सिंह को हराना जरूरी नहीं है।
Many deep fake and AI generated videos are taking the internet by storm, and that's left netizens divided. Prime Minister Narendra Modi actually described a deep fake, and he's described these deep fakes, including one that shows him perform a garba, as a threat to the Indian democratic system. He spoke of the menace of deep fakes as they continue to grow. The Prime Minister was speaking to journalists earlier today. We bring you this report.
In an election season, Virat Kohli's picture being replaced by a politician. There you go. You now have a picture of Virat Kohli sitting and working in our newsroom.
India Today's deep dive into digital sorcery. A journey into the realm of deception.
And put words in his mouth. So
our in-house experts took center stage on Thursday, revealing the dark arts of deepfakes. We exposed how faces can be swapped, voices mimicked, and reality manipulated with a few clicks.
We have this free and customizable tool can be used and accessed by any developer in the world.
I will just sit in front of computer and the software is going to look at me and describe what I'm doing in that language, tone and voice of none other than David Attenborough.
The image depicts a man sitting inside a room concentrating on reading a book with an orange and white cover. The man is wearing glasses and has a neatly groomed mustache. He is dressed in a dark jacket over a lighter shirt. The room's background appears simple, with plain walls and no discernible decorations.
ChatGPT के लोग मिले थे तो मैंने उनको कहा था.
A day later, Prime Minister Narendra Modi sounded the alarm. The Prime Minister described deepfakes as a potential threat to the Indian system.
जैसे सिगरेट पे आता है, it's a cancerous. पीना तुम्हारी मर्जी, लेकिन लिखा हुआ रहता है. ये हेल्थ के लिए हैजार्ड है, ऐसा लिखा हुआ है. जो भी चैट जीपीटी का उपयोग करता है या कोई इस प्रकार से एआई का उपयोग करता है, तो वहां एक आना चाहिए, इट्स अ डीप फेक. फिर उसको देखें, आनंद करे, जो करना है करे, लेकिन उस पर आना चाहिए.
The Prime Minister called upon both citizens and the media to stay vigilant against the misuse of artificial intelligence for deepfakes. The Prime Minister even cited a video purportedly featuring him performing Garba. A seemingly real moment that turned out to be a meticulously crafted illusion. The man in the viral video was not Prime Minister Modi, but a doppelganger. Actor Vikas Mahante participating at a Diwali event in London.
इनमें से किस मुख्यमंत्री को उनकी झूठी घोषणाओं के कारण घोषणा मशीन कहा जाता है?
As the menace of deepfakes continues to grow, the Prime Minister's call for vigilance underscores the importance of staying one step ahead of the illusions that threaten Indian democracy.
सबको 1500 रुपए महीने और 5
Bureau Report, India Today.
फिर इस बार तो छोड़ो, अगली बार भी हमारा जीतना नामुमकिन हो जाएगा.
And coming up next, state of war, Telangana gears up for a mega political showdown. Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao speaks exclusively to India Today magazine. Details coming up with Akshita Nandagopal. Stay with us.
You are watching India Today, powered by Finest, Be Sustainable Change, a BNP Group company.
How confident are you of a BJP victory today, sir?
I am extremely confident because our track record has been one of progress, has been one of development. I'm very confident that the people of Madhya Pradesh will bless Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji and the Bharatiya Janata Party and the united front of the BJP consisting of all leaders across every region.
But was it the BJP that was confident that fielded 7 members of parliament, 3 union ministers?
Yes, there was a reason for that. The thing is that you didn't do your analysis before questioning me. Where they have been fielded are seats where the BJP has lost 2 or 3 or 4 times. So our strategy was that make sure that your strong seats are secure and make sure that the strong seats of the Congress are under pressure. And that strategy, according to me, has worked. Today, our seats are still secure. The Congress's so-called strong seats are now today insecure. That was part of our strategy. And therefore, if you looked at the first two lists, I think it was 39 and 41 or something like that, those 7 or 8 were declared in the first two lists, which were Congress strongholds. Part of our strategy. Bat on the front foot, take the offense to the other camp.
But do you see this as a grudge fight? Grudge fight has turned out because of what happened in 2020.
I don't have any grudges. I don't believe in grudges in life. God has given you life for a very limited amount of time. Do good. Do well by the people. Gain their trust. Gain their love and gain their...
But someone grudges you. Priyanka Gandhi, of course, spoke. It was personal. It sounded bitter.
I can't help if someone else grudges me. I have no grudges. And as far as she's concerned, I have given my reply.
Okay. But what do you think? She's, of course, attacked the family. She said that it's a family